Hello, everyone. Hello. Nice to see you. How is it going? How are you? Okay, Pat, no worries. I know that you will be back shortly. I know. Hello, Algo, my beloved friend. How is it going? How are you? How are you? The markets, my friends, officially opened. We must notice over here that we are inside a daily breaker block. This was an order block that was supporting price, but price broke it, and now we are probably finding resistance at it. And look why, of course, because price is creating lower lows. This move from Friday and the other days is a pullback. If we, of course, draw, my friends, a really nice fib, that we will see that we are in. Let me be able to do it. You see that we have retraced at the 0.79 area. I am, my friends, bearish. I won't lie to you. Also, DR confirms it, creating a bearish expansion model. Price, look how many times reacted from the Asian DR. Asian DR breakout, amazing trade over here. I am expecting in general lower prices. An ideal scenario that I would love to see, my friends, would be, of course, price to pull back a little bit, and we would be able to take a really nice continuation. Of course, if we see heavily bearish momentum, of course, we are going to try to catch a really nice continuation after, of course, the markets settle down a little bit. Hello, Pandora. Nice to see you. I'm doing very well, Algol 2. Thank you, 2.0. Thank you so much, my beloved friend. Thanks for asking. I'm doing very well. I won't lie to you guys. I'm having a really nice month, trading wise, of course. Profit League has helped me also because I'm testing my limits, and this time testing my limits has been doing very well for me. Of course, before I continue reading the chat, don't forget, my beloved friends, the current Black Friday deal that Trading Floor has launched. Don't forget 50% in the annual subscription. Of course, I must tell to all of you, especially you guys that are members of TTF, if you are going to cancel your, in order to take the offer, you must cancel your current subscription. Okay. Any other details, please contact with support, especially if you are members of TTF. If you're not, 50% on the annual plan. Don't forget, my beloved friends. Amazing offer. Don't forget, link in the description, trdfloor.com. And of course, you will get a whole package of so much value from so many things, so much content, so much very good traders that can help you, support you in any questions that you might have. Don't forget, amazing bundle of so many indicators, and of course, we can't forget the Earn As You Learn program, the amazing opportunity for everyone to gain some profits from nowhere, just following a system. And of course, we expand these trade ideas in Trade Lab. Don't forget that we do this so members that are trying to apply these trade ideas on prop firms We, me, Bear, and Jay are helping you even further and giving you even more detailed analysis upon the trade ideas. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Stefan. Nice to see you. Tyler says, I'm crushing it in Profit League. I'm doing well, my friend. I'm doing well. I'm very pleased from my from my performance this month. I'm doing very well. I'm very thankful. Good luck. Okay. Good luck, says Luis to our friend Pat. Good afternoon to everyone. Dunk, hello, my friend. Nice to see you. Monica, good morning. Nice to see you. Give me a sec. I forgot to enable my accounts. Sorry. Give me a sec to log into my accounts. Perfecto. Perfect. Okay. Let's go back. You see, look at this, the opening candle. Why I don't like the opening at all. That's why I admire Pat that is trading, of course, the opening. Ken also said, for assistance with the Black Friday deal, please reach out to contact tradingfloor.com. Of course, support can help you, especially you guys that are members already of TTF. If you're not, Black Friday deal, 50% discount in the annual subscription. Let's take a look what is in general going on. I feel happy that we haven't involved with the markets. Let's take a look also in the 5-minute what we are seeing. Price here, it was making lower lows. What happened over here? Price created a higher high, creating a change of character, and price pulled back a little bit. What I would like to see, a really nice continuation from here. If I look at structure even more detailed, over here we had a break of structure, so this is our change of character. So also the 5-minute structure is also shifting bearish. So I like what I'm seeing in general. As I have said multiple times, I prefer, my beloved friends, to always go with the overall trend. I prefer it. Okay, Linda. Hello, Linda. Nice to see you. Dave Watson. Nice to see you. Good morning, my friend. Nice to see you. Pat, how was your trade that you returned? How was the opening for you? Did you get your 15, 20 points? Tyler says only way to take advantage is to cancel and resubscribe for the yearly. Yes, I believe it is. I believe this is the way, but if you want even more details, Tyler, if Ken is not able now currently to help us, please contact with support so they can help you even further. Linda says, change from monthly to annual Black Friday over today. Amazing, Linda. Amazing. Well done. You made the best decision in your trading career, I believe, my friend Linda. Because here in TTF, we are not only offering everyone, my beloved friends, knowledge. We are offering support. And after knowledge comes support. Everyone needs the support to be able to stay consistent and following their plan. Think about Profit League. What is Profit League, my beloved friends? Why was the reason that we did Profit League? Not, of course, to share with all of you presents or prizes. It was to help you all to stick to your trading plan for a whole month. So, if you were able to make profits in the month of Profit League, then for sure, if you stick to the same thing you did and the next month and the next one from the new year, and you continue following your plan, what does this mean? This means that you will overall make profits. The goal that everyone is waking up in the morning, the reason that everyone, of course, is trying every day. And I mean this. I'm so happy, and I really mean this, for everyone that are trying every day to find success. I'm so happy and so proud of many of you. Now I like what I'm seeing. I won't lie to you guys. If a fractal frenzy prints, I'm going to take the trade. I'm going to go with momentum. I don't like this huge candle. I won't lie to you. It's a very big candle for me to handle from a stop loss wise, unfortunately. I will probably need to wait for a pullback. A little pullback of price in order for me to take a trade. Monica, Linda, how do you change from monthly to annual? I'd like to do the same. Monica, I believe that you must cancel your current subscription and renew it based on the annual plan. Okay, pull back a little bit, please. Pull back a little bit. So we can be able to take a logical stop. Yes, here is logical, to be honest. Here it is a logical stop. I will put a limit order. If it tags us, it will tag us. If it not, happy days, of course. Let's see. Let's see if we are going to have happy days. I'm not interested in taking, because in order for me to cover this area over here, I would have to put an even larger stop loss. If, of course, it leaves without me, I will cancel my order, of course, and continue. Don't forget, my beloved friends, that everything that we are saying over here are for educational purposes only, and it is my exclusive opinion. Any trade decisions that anyone makes, of course, are on their responsibility. They are on their own responsibility. Of course, trading has a risk inside it, so be careful. And of course, price didn't make our favor and has left without us. It would be a really quick and nice trade, and we could call it a day very quickly. But I didn't have the guts to take this stop loss. This should be my trade. And look, of course, I'm going to cancel. This should be my trade. I would cover the candle that produced the signal, and we would be very happy seeing our trade playing out in 1, 2, 3 minutes. It is what it is. We can't do anything about it, of course. FOMO. FOMO. Okay, it would hit, of course. It would tease us over here. Look how it would tease us over here. Look. Pat says, Monica, it was so fast I had to wait for the 5-minute candle to close and then go in. Insane. if I was able to react, it would have been an insane trade. Okay. Linda says I cancel my monthly and order the Black Friday offer. Good luck, says Algo. Algo 2, man, that little side ABR there would have been a 100% within my system rules. You mean the Asian DR, my beloved friend? Algo 2. Of course. Of course. The Asian DR breakout is an amazing trading system that I have introduced to everyone. Look what a trade you could have taken if, of course, someone was active. Here, if he entered from here, for example, and covered this high, you could either run a 3 RR trade. The Asian DR breakout is an amazing trade system. It can, of course, be a standalone system. I'm happy seeing me and other traders trading it. It means that it probably works. I'm happy in general. Oh, Ken says I'm short at 6, 7, 10 stop loss 10 10 handle stop loss TP 6697 TP hit. That was fast. Amazing. Amazing, Ken. Amazing. Really nice, my friend. Well done. Well done. Okay, in setting you need to cancel monthly to be able to Black Friday discount. In your profile, in the website of TTF, I believe, if you go to your profile, billing settings, probably there you must cancel and then get the code from the Black Friday. I believe, of course. Of course, if you have any questions, Pandora, either Ken will be able to help you currently in the chat room, or of course, contact with support at contact. How do we say the email symbol? How do we call it in English? How do we call it? With the symbol that we put for our email, the A in the circle. How do we call it? I can't remember how we call it in English. Algo 2.0 says inside bar. I meant the inside bar, not really inside bar, but nearly. Okay. I have no idea what the Asian ADR means. Okay. You're probably hearing it lately, my friend. Algo 2.0. Algo 2.0. The Asian DR, the Asian DR. The Asian DR is, of course, the Asian raids, the Asian DR range. That's what it is, my beloved friend. You nailed it, Mr. Ken. You nailed it. You nailed it. Ken says, yes, I'm multitasking, but if you have any questions, please ask. Of course, if Mr. Ken is able to answer, if he will be able to answer, it will be a huge help for everyone. It's melting without us. Yes, of course, FOMO is conquering us. It's hard to see, of course, the markets living without you. It is quite difficult to be able to handle it, but we must do it. Why? Because, my friends, it is what it is. We cannot change anything, and I mean this. We are not able to change anything on what happened. Please, my friends, hit the like button if you like what we are doing over here. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Enable all notifications. It helps us even more than you believe. The algorithm of YouTube can help us for free. You can help us for free. Of course, don't forget trdfloor.com, link in the description. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the trading floor, huge discount, Black Friday discount, 50% on the annual subscription. Algo 2.0 says, okay, I'm already using the Asian raids. It is a really good point of information. I'm happy for that, Algo 2.0. I'm very, very happy that you are following that. Ashley says that was a breakout from the 4-hour easy exit zone as well. Whoa. Yes, Pandora, yes, that one. How do we call that symbol? How do we call that symbol? AT. That's how we call it. AT. That's how we call it. I don't know. I can't remember how we call it. And because I'm multitasking also, I don't have the ability to open a new tab and translate it. Decimal, I can't remember how we call it. I can't remember, really. I really can't remember. Okay, let's see. Just... okay, just 8. Okay. Thank you, Blanco, thank you. Okay, at. Just, we call it at, okay. Okay. Thank you, my friends, thank you. Thank you so much, thank you. Give me a sec, please. Give me a sec. Thank you, my friends, for your patience. Thank you, my friend, for your patience. Thank you so much. The @ sign or commercial @ okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are seeing a small pullback. I love what I'm seeing. We needed this pullback, to be honest, so we can probably give us a really nice continuation. I'm afraid, of course, of a complete reverse, but the trend is our friend, so I'm going to keep my bias that I will continue to be bearish. I didn't have the guts to hit the button over here, but I'm very happy that many of you were able to capitalize in this move, in this opening move. Let's check also the 4-hour. Okay, bearish candle for sure. Okay, bearish candle for sure. Let us enable, of course, the 4-hour candle too. So we have a visual representation of the candle. This gray area, I will tell one more time. This is a daily breaker block. This was the order block that held support for price and sent, of course, to the all-time high. What happened? Price broke over here, so we are finding resistance to it. We are finding resistance to this area, and a really nice tip that Ashley gave us to see how amazing easy exit is. Look where price, this area of full resistance that price is reacting from. Huge 4-hour easy exit zone. Also a 1 hour J-Zone. It would have been an amazing breakout. I like the retest of it currently to see the 5-minute over here. Let me mark this J-Zone over here so it can remind us that it is a J-Zone over here. So we don't get fooled. Okay, let's go down to our 1 minute. Let's mark the J-Zone. J-Zone. Oh, thank you, my wife. Thank you so much. I love my wife. And today she celebrates here in Greece. We have a tradition that we all celebrate our names based on the church, and based on the church every day some name has it celebrate. Okay, today my wife is celebrating her name. Okay, this will be for sure a retest of the 4-hour zone. Let me add over here 5-minute J zone, 5-minute J zone, 5-minute, 5-minute, 5-minute. Okay. Let's see what will happen. Are we going to have a rejection? It is going to give us the opportunity to enter. I don't like this big wick of the 4-hour candle, but I believe that it will probably give us an opportunity. Look where price is reacting to. Magic. Zach asks, hello, my friend. Nice to see you. Hi, Alex. What is the J-Zone? The J-Zone, my beloved friend, is the zones from Easy Exit. We call them the J-Zones. I call them, of course, and Ashley and many other traders, because JSAV from TTF has invented these zones, and we have given the names. It is the Easy Exit zones from it is the zones from Easy Exit. Look, it is the chart time frame zones. Okay, this is from Easy Exit. And of course, whoever wants to have access to this amazing indicator with the J zones, don't forget, link in the description, trdfloor.com. We are running a huge Black Friday discount, 50% for the annual subscription. Amazing opportunity, because here in TTF we have so much value, from unlimited educational content. All the concepts, the known concepts are inside our educational center. Of course, I cannot forget the supportive Discord community that we offer every moment, all around the time zones. Someone will always answer any questions that you might have as quick as we can. Of course, don't forget the Earn As You Learn program, an amazing opportunity for any traders, either new ones, either even more intermediate and more experienced. It is free money, my friends. Go check the stats. Of course, I cannot forget, check the testimonials. Look how many traders are having success with Earn As You Learn. Free profits, my friends, all in one subscription, and now a discount on that subscription. trdfloor.com. What is price doing, my friends? What is price doing? What is price doing? It broke, of course, the J zone. Okay. I for sure must be careful. I don't like this huge wick. I don't like it at all. For me, this is a reversal candle. For me, this is a reversal candle. That's why I don't like most of the time to trade before 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Before 10 o'clock a.m. 10 a.m. New York time. And the 4-hour opened. 4-hour open. Let's make it red. And write upon it number 2. 4/8 open. Let's see. Let's see what will happen. I'm very, very curious to see how the 4-hour opened. This candle, my friends, the previous 4-hour candle is very, very weird. I don't trust it at all. I want, of course, at this point to see where we might have a okay, the wick. Let's make it the quadrant. Okay. I'm quite confused now, I won't lie to you. This wasn't what I expected to see. I'm quite worried that we will probably have a reversal. This is the wick from the 4-hour candle. Look, everyone, it must not break the equilibrium of the wick. Meep, meep, that's a sweep. Yes, exactly, Algo 2.0. Exactly, my beloved friend. We must be careful. As I said in the beginning of the live stream, I'm heavily bearish. I loved the pullback that we had the previous days. What we should do now? What we should do now? I believe that we must short, of course, the markets. What is happy? Oh, happy trail, print the signal. What we should do, my friends? What we should do? What we should do? Happy trail printed the signal. Fractal frenzy didn't. I will stay for a little bit patient and see what it wants to do. The close of the 4-hour has confused me completely. What is your opinion? Let's vote. What do you believe would happen? We will have a continuation lower. What does everyone believe? What does everyone believe will happen? I love seeing New Zealand USD dollar going down. Negative. I like it. Okay, I can't handle. Tyler says lower. Okay, I hope so. I can't handle to see the markets go 2 times without me. Of course, I'm not going to be conquered from FOMO. Look where price exactly reacted. I won't lie to you guys. I would like to see now a small pullback and take a really nice continuation. Price is heavily bearish. I'm afraid of the trap because the 4-hour candle, the previous one for sure showed to us resistance, but it could be just a simple reaction from this bullish fair value gap. You see where price, and now we could have a break of it. Let's see. Let's be patient. Let's be patient today. Let's be patient. My friends, don't forget, link in the description, trdfloor.com. Please, my friends, hit the like button if you enjoy what we are doing over here. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, enable all notifications. TTF is running a huge Black Friday offer, 50% in the annual subscription. Okay. Huge reaction from the 77 quadrant of the week. I like that we pulled back. I won't lie to you guys. Now, please, markets, give me an FF signal. Even if it means long. This means that we are going to take a 100% PA trade if and trading this 4-hour week. But we can't forget where we are, where price is, and what we are expecting from it. A nice pullback. Atanasov said, sorry. I think lower there is 1 hour fair value gap. I agree 2000%. For me, for sure, we are heavily bearish. Why? As we said previously, price is creating lower lows and lower highs. A really nice lower high has formed over here. But these 2 weeks over here means that it is probably reacting from this 1 hour fair value gap over here, bullish fair value gap. But also the 4-hour is reacting from a similar fair value gap. I won't lie to you, I'm quite confused. I can't go against the trend. If I have a bearish FF signal, I'm going to take it. Of course, whoever wants to have access to our amazing indicators, Fractal Frenzy, Happy Trail, also Artie uploaded in his channel, The Moving Average, an amazing video based on Happy Trail, 30 minutes entry, how much good results he had. If anyone wants and is not member to have access to these indicators, link in the description, trdfloor.com. Pat says a nice pullback before going back down. I'm not so sure that this 4-hour candle really made me to think a little bit. It flips. If it flips the fair value gap, yes, if it flips it, for sure we're going to be bearish again. But for now, we must be a little bit more patient. This is the reality. Did I miss anything? Tyler says exactly as you said. It's been a pullback on a higher time frame. Now we return bearish. Yes, for sure. I hope that we are not going to see an expanded continuation, consolidation. I hope that I'm not going to make my Christie zones, the famous Christie zones. What do we have over here? Any J zones? Any higher time frame J zones? 5-minute ones? Of course, we had a J zone. Of course, we had one. Okay, let's be patient. We have 20 minutes that DR will also form. Tell me, my friends, how was your day in general? How was your trading day in general? Please hit the like button if you are enjoying the content. It means a lot for us. It helps us so much in our try to make TTF even more bigger. And of course, don't forget, link in the description, trdfloor.com, 50% huge discount on the annual subscription. Igor says, my friend, GU System 1, great. I'm so happy for you, mate. I'm so happy that you're finding success. All the systems are very good, my friend Igor. I'm happy, although, that you are finding value. I'm so happy. They are amazing. Free profits. Free profits, and I mean this. Free profits everywhere. Let me make a sneak peek. Wow, look, what is this? What is this, my friends? Sneak peek. Sneak peek. I hope it melts. It's not a trading advice, of course. Okay, give me a fractal frenzy signal, please. Please. Please, please, please. Pat says trading day was great. I'm so happy for you, Pat. I'm so happy. My headspace says 2 wins on NAS 100 and UK 100 with happy trail indicator today. Amazing, amazing, my headspace. So proud of you, mate. Well done. Happy trail is an amazing indicator. Of course, my personal favorite is Fractal Frenzy. The way I trade it, of course. Whoever wants to learn how I trade it in even more details, of course, join the trading floor. But I would like to tell you that I first began my journey with the indicators of TTF with Happy Trail, my friends. My video is still in the pinned messages of Happy Trail chatroom. Whoever is interested to go and look it. And whoever is not member and wants to check it, of course, become member now that we have our special offer and go and check it out. I have used an SMC view and created a rule-based entry criteria with, of course, Happy Trail. Zach says, when does the Black Friday special end? I believe it ends on Cyber Monday, if I remember well. On Monday. On Monday at midnight. Ashley says, what are people using to trade using the different systems? They are mostly higher time frames, so not much futures, right? What are people using to trade? Oh, perfect. Ken, I'm so happy that you confirmed. What are people using to trade using the different systems? They are mostly higher time frames, so not much futures, right? Yes, exactly, Ashley. I personally am using my personal account, CFD. I have a personal account with IC Markets. And also I am using, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. It's like a prop firm. It's not exactly a prop firm. I can answer that privately in Discord because I'm not sure if I'm able to tell it here publicly. I don't know. This is the reality. If because I believe that because we're not affiliated, I believe that I can tell it, but I will prefer to say it so we don't have any legal problems. I can tell it to you in private. It is a very good solution that also accepts US traders. CFD, yes, because they are higher time frames. Yes, exactly. At least this is how I trade it. Although most of my entries on the earners you learn is 1 hour to 15 minutes entries, 50-minute entries. If you go and check TradeLab, you can see that I'm giving a more swing perspective. So that's how I trade them. Of course, don't forget that what we see in the lower time frames, the exactly same picture is also in the higher time frames, in the lower ones. It's the exact same patterns, the exact same things, but with more bigger candles and more. We must wait even more for them to form. But if you see the results from the earners you learn, and when you are able to make these percentages per month without doing anything, just taking a look at the chart and planning where you want to enter, it is amazing opportunity and you can find it every day. And especially with the way that here we do it in TTF, because it's not only the trading ideas, it is we expand them, Jay especially, me and Bear, we expand these trading ideas and make them even more detailed. Okay, chop, chop, chop. Now, after the huge sell off, that of course we were just witnesses going away without us, I'm so happy that many of you capitalized on this huge sell off. I unfortunately wasn't able to capitalize upon it. So I'm patiently waiting. I'm patiently waiting. Chop, 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 chop. Look, based on the quadrant, where the 4-hour candle is reacting to. I won't lie to you, I'm afraid that this wick can do huge damage of the 4-hour candle. But as I said, I must be patient to confirm to see what price wants to do. Ashley says, yes, I would like to try Earn as You Learn, but I haven't traded using anything other than Apex and Topstep for a while, so I'm curious what platform I could use for swing trading. Well, I believe that there's no problem for me to say it. I personally am using DarwinX with it. DarwinX is not exactly a prop firm, as you probably already know. It is more a true proprietary firm, okay, where you pay your monthly subscription, and after that, after a month goes away, and they have formed your risk calculator and your risk profile, then they create your Darwin, and you attract real investors that invest their money in DarwinX, and you take your cut from the based on the balance that you are trading. As good as you are, of course, much more allocation you're going to get, even more trading capital, even more. And of course, even more capital you trade, even more trading cuts you get from profit splits, call it whatever you want, you get from your account. because this is how real trading is. You trade investors' money and you take your share based on your profits. This is the exact way how Darwinex works. Check it out. I believe it is a very good opportunity, especially if you're looking long term in trading. It can be an extra salary every month without doing anything, just copying your trades. A very, very good opportunity. Are we going to trade today, my friends? What's going to happen? Are we going to trade or not? You're welcome, AlexTzeigk, welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I won't lie to you. I had a little bit of FOMO that I missed the trade. I didn't hit the button. I was afraid that it would be a huge stop loss because lately we have so much volatility in the markets, but it wasn't so big at the end of the day. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, of course. I respect my decision. I don't regret for my decision. I'm just only discussing with you what we should have done when we saw the trading opportunity that was also based on momentum. This looks awful, says Ashley. An awful lot like a reversal. Yes, it's not a reversal, it's a nothing. It's a car, a vehicle without fuel that gave all its fuel to push the markets from the AZNDR, and now it has run out of fuel. What are we are going to see? I'm so curious what we are going to see. Let's also draw a magical trend line over here. And what is this also for our pattern lovers? A pennant. A pennant. Indecision. Yes, I agree, Tyler, for sure. Time to get out, to get that Christie box out. Yes, yes. It's time for Christie box. The bigger one or the smaller one? I believe the smaller one. Okay, let's make it blue. Christie box. Christie box. Christie box. Let me. Oh, please print. What are you doing? I must take this breakout from the Christie box. What do you think? I believe I must take it. Yes, I'll go too. Don't forget Black Friday offer. 50% for the annual. 50%, my friends. Huge discount. Huge discount. Lol, I just drew a Christie box a few minutes ago. Yes. Christie box. Oh, that's how I must write it, my friend Ken. Is the spelling correct or how I wrote it? Please help me because I don't want the boss to come inside and see that I wrote her name and made a mistake. I'm going to take the breakout if it closes outside. I'm going to take it. Let's wait this out. It might be a no trade day for me. Nothing wrong with that. You mean based on your second system? Because in your first one you took your trades, Pat. Am I correct? Am I correct, my friend? Okay. My friends, don't forget, hit the like button if you haven't done it. Of course, link in the description, trdfloor.com. My friends, I mean this, that your support is huge in all the lives, especially my lives. I appreciate it so much. We are so thankful for everyone one by one. We are trying to make TTF even bigger, and you all are helping us to do it. Price didn't break with a body, of course, the Christie box. This pennant would be a false breakout or, oops, sorry for that. Give me a sec, please. For some reason, my account's disconnected from TradingView. This pennant false break. That's why I never liked patterns. I won't lie to you. I had so many false signals all the time. Now, something that we must notice is that based on the 4-hour price action, let's say that we didn't focus on anything. We saw this huge wick that can probably mean that price wants to go higher. What, although we are also seeing, that price, this is the 4-hour open. What have we done? We have manipulated price, creating the wick of the next 4-hour candle, and we can probably see higher prices from here. Remember how we have talked about all the time how the candles form and what these wicks means, which phases we see in the markets in the candle formation. Of course, whoever wants to learn what we discuss here in TTF in details, in so many private live streams, of course, link in the description. TTF to the moon, says Tyler. Of course, my friend. Of course. I'm going to take this signal if it breaks out. Algo2 says this week can also be a nice little bull trap. If it breaks at the bottom, it will go south quickly. Yes, I agree with that. I for sure agree with what you said. Why? Because the overall picture is bearish, of course. But this doesn't mean that price can reverse. Of course, let me expand a little bit the Christie box. The reality is that we don't have a clear direction based on price action, but of patience can pay off in this kind of situations. But it's been hitting the 200 EMA and keeps respecting it. That is huge, my beloved friend. Huge confluence of what you just noticed. Huge confluence. I won't be surprised if we print, of course. Oh no, don't do this to me, please. Don't do this to me. Based on the 4 hours, if I disable everything over here, I should take this long. Let me erase my drawings. You see, based on the 4 hour, pretend that you're not seeing anything. What are we seeing? Price is respecting this fair value gap. Price respected the wick. Reversal candle. We can probably go for this high. But my decision is that I'm not going to take a trade. I hope I won't regret it. Let's put it here just for the markings. Let's let it form. We're also having a break of the Christie box. For the last 4 candles in the 15-minute, it can't break and close below the 200 EMA. Yes, why not? Algo 2.0 says no long trade here. No, I'm not going to hit the button, although I believe that I'm going to regret it as I did over here. I am not going to take any trades. Waiting to form so we can draw, of course. This is where we would have entered. I would have covered, of course, this fair value gap over here. I would take 1.5 until the AZNDR. I could go, of course, sorry for that. I could, of course, go for the London High, but okay. This is the 4-hour open. This is where I would have entered. I'm not taking the trade because in my eyes price is heavily bearish. Maybe this will be a really nice continuation of the pullback. At least we will have noticed it all together. This is also like a winner for me in my eyes, of course. Tape reading, as I like to do with all of you, because my friends, when we tape read or we read the markets all together, it is a huge and really good opportunity, of course, for all of you to see if we are talking crap over here or we are the real thing, or we are real traders or not. Because unfortunately, YouTube and all around the trading space we have so much crap around the space that no one can trust anyone. This is the truth. Max is 0.846 and it will turn around if not before. Okay, I agree with you. I'm also expecting bearish prices, but unfortunately, we can never be sure what will happen. You see, many times just reading simple PA and simple candlestick patterns, how they can help us determine a bias and an order flow, understand what we are seeing. Because the only advice that I have to do to you, Mr. Algo 2.0, is that not everything is a liquidity sweep and not everything is reversals. Okay, just a friendly advice. I'm a huge fan of liquidity concepts. I use them all the time. And if you go and see one of the first or the second extravaganza, you can see what I was talking about before 3 years. It is a really nice opportunity to go back and see what I was seeing. Of course, these extravaganzas is a huge community event that we do every year here in TTF. It is a 24-hour stream that members, the staff members, the owners, everyone steps upon a panel and talk about, of course, about trading, about strategies, everything in details. And it is a really, of course, everything this is filed. My friend Algo, go and take a look what I was talking about before 3 years. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's spot together what we are seeing in the lower time frames. What is this? This, my friends, is a supply area that was causing resistance for price. And now what is it? It is a breaker block. Why it is a breaker block? Because price broke it. Now we expect from it to hold resistance. If it doesn't and it breaks from the lower side, of course we must expect lower prices. In the meanwhile, I'm happy to see that my prediction came true. I'm also happy that your prediction came true also, and I mean this. But, of course, we are not here to predict the markets. Don't forget that. We are here to react on what we are seeing. Okay, reacting to another magical box. Well, my friend Algo 2.0, we always have a 50-50 chance because price either goes up, either goes down. But you cannot forget that that's why we create concepts so we can make this edge towards the house, and we are the house. We can be the house of the casino, my friend. We can be the house of the casino. Let's see what will happen. Let's see. Whoever hasn't hit the like button, please hit the like button, my beloved friends. If you're not subscribed, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. It helps us in what we are doing. Don't forget, huge discount, my beloved friends, huge discount. 50% on the annual subscription here in TTF. Amazing opportunity to be with us for the next year. Of course, with your annual subscription and your access to our private Discord, you get, of course, a huge and amazing opportunity to be part of the Earn As You Learn program. An amazing opportunity with trade ideas that we, the TTF educators, expand even more on TradeLab, so they can also be tradable on ProFirm accounts, and of course give to the members even more sniper entries. We do this bi-weekly, of course. The bundle of indicators that we provide here in TTF: Fractal Frenzy, Happy Trail, Easy Exit, amazing also indicator with the magical J zones that for some reason price respects them so much. Look what we have over here, a 5-minute J zone. Price has been respecting it all the time. many other, and of course, thousands of hours of education on all the concepts around the trading space. And of course, being and having access to all of our strategies that I and all the other educators here in TTF share with all of you. All this, of course, if you are a member of TTF. Sorry for that. Let's see. Let's see. Let it be. Let it be. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. How is everyone's day for now? Until now? Tell me. Interesting reaction from this breaker block. You see how price is creating support for price. Now I would like to see a huge expansion again towards the AZNDR. It will confirm the price reading. Little winding up phase on top of a bigger winding up phase. That is an interesting formation you got there. I'm sorry, I really didn't understand completely. On the top, a bigger winding up phase. What? That is an interesting formation you got there. I'm sorry, my friend. You probably have said something very sophisticated over here, but I really. Oh, two triangles. Yes, of course. That's what you mean. Yes, yes, exactly, mate. On the 1 hour, you can see the one triangle formed over here. What we are having another triangle over here that of course can be completed, and you can see an even bigger view of, you see, from the bigger triangle. Of course, look what another, how the wicks are forming. A smaller triangle that we can see is this one over here, this small triangle. More a consolidation is this and not anything else. The problem is time is ticking. We are not having any confirmation from DR, so we can add even more confluences to our bias. Of course, I won't lie to you. I remain bearish, but what I am seeing is price wants to push higher. And all of this is happening from this 4-hour candle. This is the truth. This is the truth. What I'm expecting. As I said, I hope I won't regret not taking this trade. I hope that we are not going to regret. Man, we need screenshots here, not what I mean, but of course you are also right. Okay. We are seeing over here price reacting. interesting stuff we are seeing in front of our eyes. Interesting stuff. And it's flying, my friends. It's flying. And yes, it is flying without us. What a surprise. What a surprise, one more time. That's why I say all the time we are not trying to predict. We always react on what we are seeing. Whoever joins all my live streams, you will see the same thing daily from me. I always take a look at the 4-hour candle. I always take a look at my 1-hour order flow. I always do the same exact things. Why? Because I am reacting on what I am seeing. I am not trying to predict. Okay. It is what it is, of course. We are going to be witnesses of price flying. But I must be honest with you guys. I couldn't resist not taking this trade, and I took it on my CFD account. Yes, I took it over here. Yes, I took it. I won't lie to you guys. I'm transparent. I prepared for it. Let's go. You know, I'm a little bit sneaky. This is not my Profit League account, of course, so I'm not going to post if I'm going to have a winner. But for me, this price action was so clear that, of course, it was showing us that price will react and go higher. That's why I took the trade. Live, of course, that's why I showed to all of you, although I'm not going to post this for Profit League. I don't believe that it is fair from me. If a trade will form in front of me, I will take it with my Profit League account. If I'm going to be lucky, of course, because I don't know how much luck has remained in my wallet. Let's see. The sneaky guy, the crazy guy from Greece. Yes, that's me. Don't forget, my friends, link in the description, trdfloor.com. Huge discount, Black Friday discount, 50% on the annual subscription. Huge opportunity to expand, of course, your subscription if you're already members of TTF, or if you are not, of course, you are able to be member of TTF. Huge opportunity if you are thinking about it. Huge value. I'm sure that no one is going to regret. Oh no, why it's turning back, please. No one is going to regret about it. I got in at the happy trail signal at 10:44. Okay. It didn't on futures. It didn't print the signal. 10:44. Fractal frenzy printed. Yeah, it's almost the same thing. It's not looking so good. We'll probably take a loss. Oh no, we are going to lose. No, no, no. Why? No, price. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. What are you doing, price? What are you doing, price? Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't, please. It's melting. And it's melting hard. Very, very hard. These big candles aren't very good. I won't lie to you. I don't like them. We hope, of course, that the breaker block will do its job again and hold price, although I'm not so sure this time. You'll probably have a reversal. Let's see. Now hit the one button, hit number 1 if you believe that price is going to reverse, or hit number 2 if you believe that the price is going to go continue up. Come on. Let's see. What do you guys believe? Oh no. What are you doing, price? What are you doing, price? No. How is the 5-minute looking? Very bad. Very, very bad. Well, we still have a little bit of hope. I believe so. Of course, an execution on a CFD broker has a huge difference from futures. Of course, you already know it. I'm still in the trade. I have covered this low, but I believe that spread is going to take us out. I'm going to inform you when I'm going to be stopped out. Of course. Oh, this thing is going down. Yes, it is, Tony. It is, my friend. It's going south. It's going south. It was a dream that ended quickly. 2, we have a hope. Number 2, yeah, Zach says 2. Of course, maybe you have to move to break even when it hit 1-to-1. Well, I thought about it, my friend Atanasov, but on CFD, I'm being a little bit more, how can I say it? I'm following my rules, but I'm testing some things, and I didn't notice because I believe that it didn't go to 1-to-1. I didn't notice if it went 1-to-1, to be honest. No, for a little bit it didn't. That's why I didn't have my mind to put, of course, break even. But if it stops me out from the CFD, of course, I'm going to take towards the direction of my first direction from the beginning of the live stream. And a very good Greek friend of mine, George, is over here. He's my best friend in the trading world. I love you, George. I love you too. Yes, my friend Atanasov, it still has. Look, let's see if price action is going to make us real, prove us real, that we are real. Let's see. Let's see, my friends. Let's see. I don't like this. I won't lie to you. But we hope, of course, that this combination of the breaker block and Christie box is going to hold price. My friends, don't forget the huge opportunity that everyone has on the Black Friday offer that ETF has currently. 50% on the annual subscription. Huge opportunity to, if you're not a member of TTF, to join, of course. If you are already a member, you must cancel your current subscription and renew it based on the annual so you can get the offer. Your current one so you can get the new one. I hope, and I mean this, that everyone is going to take the opportunity to, of course, invest in your trading career, because look this, my friends, as an investment, because it is an investment in the career that you have chosen to follow, and this is trading. I don't like what I'm seeing at all. I don't like what I'm seeing at all. I hope, of course, that price will please do our favor and go finally up. And so this torture can end. Whoever is not, whoever didn't hit the button, of course, please hit the like button. It helps us so much. Thank you so much for your support, and I mean this. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Enable all notifications. It means a lot in the try that we do. In a little bit, I'm going to end the stream because I have to do some jobs. I must take my daughter, of course, to go to athlete, to her sport. She is a taekwondo player. She has to go for a training. I must take her over there. And if I will able to find any trades, I will try. I'm not seeing that I will be able to find anything. Let's see. Is there any hope remain? Is this breaker block going to hold? Is it not? Is the Christie box going to hold? We need support. We need price support to go up. Atanasov, my beloved friend, I hope it still has a chance. I wish it has. It's looking good because we are creating support to this level. Let's check also the volume profile if we have anything. Yes, I like this area. It is creating support for price. Look, this small gap. You see over here, this means support. Here is support. Why? Because it's between. This is areas of high volume. These are areas of support. And it is flying again. It is flying again. Let's see if it's going to finally fly. Pat says, I don't know if they work together, but Dow just started going up. They for sure work together. They for sure are highly correlated, the three big indices, NQ, ES, and of course Dow. They are highly correlated. That's why they are systems based on the divergences. For example, if Dow Jones is creating a higher high and NQ created a high and then a lower low, this means this is a divergence between the two assets. This is called an SMT divergence. and you expect price to go down, of course, when this happens. Especially when this happens between ES and NQ. It's a huge theory. It for sure works, and it works why? Because imagine something. Dow Jones US 30 is the 30 biggest companies of the US. NQ is the 100 biggest companies in US. S&P is the 500 biggest companies of the US. So they all have the biggest companies, the same big companies in, of course, their structure. So this means that they must move the same way, because what is an index? It is a combination of stocks. So if Nvidia, for example, goes up, and Nvidia is almost the 60% of NQ's movement, it is also in Dow Jones and also in S&P. So it moves, all the indices move based on Nvidia stock, and not only Nvidia, on Apple, on Tesla. US Steel is not, of course, in Nasdaq, is in S&P and, for example, YM and Dow Jones. So if you deep dive into this, you will see that this concept has a lot of meaning behind it. I hope that I helped you. I hope that I helped you. Okay. That was great. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, my friends, I'm going to wrap it up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a point for Profit League today. I believe it's looking good because price has found support at this level. Of course, we can never truly know what will happen. I hope that I will be able to post for Profit League. Publicly, we are going to stream again on YouTube on Friday. We are going to have, of course, one more private live stream inside the TTF community. It will be my pleasure, of course, to see you over there. You can go to the live calendar and see when we are going to stream again. Don't forget, my friends, the Black Friday offer of TTF, 50% of the annual subscription. In my eyes, it is a huge opportunity of anyone that wants, of course, to get all this value in. For me, it's the most valuable trading community in the whole trading space. Thank you so much for joining. It means a lot. Be careful. What we are seeing now is very, very choppy price action. Decide wisely. Thank you for all the support. See you next time, my beloved friends. Thank you so much for joining one more time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.